What's up, ladies and gentlemen? The Podfather Nate here from the Journey into Comics podcast, the flagship show of the Journey into Comics network. I just want to make sure you guys know you can tune in every single Monday for a brand new episode of our show, where if it's comic book related, we've got you covered.
The following
is a Journey into Comics.
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 Network.
Production.
I'm a dude who likes brews. It's time for Brews with Dudes. Juicy.
Good evening and welcome to another episode of Brews with Dudes. I'm your host, Nick Maxson, sitting down here at the North End Pub with Mr. Casey Taylor. How's it going, Casey?
Doing well. Pretty excited about this evening.
I'm very excited. Austin's here once again.
Here I am again. He's pretty regular.
Yeah,
regularly.
You're back.
I'm back.
Back in the saddle again. Finger guns all the way. Tonight is special because we are shooting this episode during our Sweetwater Brewing Company tap takeover. I'm just ready to get on into it.
Yeah.
So
I'm thirsty.
What are we starting with, Casey?
420.
420. This is an IPA, right? It smells floral. It goes down so easy.
So smooth.
I always equate it to the Bell's Two Hearted. I think it's super crushable, has a lot of flavor. I think it's Sweetwater's main beer.
I'd actually put this at a lighter tone than the Two Hearted. Two Hearted's crushable, but this seems like I could drink this no matter what.
Super crushable.
Yeah, it's my vault beer. Anytime I go down to the vault.
That's what I was going to say.
It's
my mug.
It's my mug beer.
When I get a huge
if I'm not getting my zombie dust.
Cheap ass bullshit. What he's actually drinking. He's not actually drinking zombie dust, which I just had a fresh one last night. Tex brought one over. It was phenomenal. I think he said it was bottled 2 days before.
Yeah,
that sounds
the
great.
420 beer, you just can't go wrong.
That actually does sound really good. A fresh real zombie dust sounds good. But anyway, Casey, we cut you off.
No, I was just saying, anytime you go out, you just can't go wrong with 420. If you're new to Sweetwater, if you see that on tap, just go ahead and order it. You won't be disappointed.
This comes off as a great shower beer as well.
Oh, absolutely. This is definitely a shower beer. Do we know the percentage on this one? It can't be terribly high.
No, I'd have to look. I don't think it is. I feel like it's
I
under
want to say
6.
it's like 5.5, 6.
Yeah, I think it's like in that 5.5, 6 range.
Very low IBU as well.
Not very bitter at all. Not very bitter at all.
No.
But like I get a lot of the floral, like I said at the beginning. We're just gonna stomp on through these since we're not having huge samples. Next up, we're jumping into the blueberry wheat ale. I think they just call it blue.
Sweetwater Blue.
You pull it up.
Sweet Blue.
Trying to show the case.
Try not to pull the bottle out from under it. Yeah, we got the...
This bad boy's 4.6.
Case for everybody who can see it here. One's upside down, or it might... Yeah, one's upside down, one right side for you. But
That's fine.
This one's pretty good. I always think blueberry beers, they're either good or terrible. There's ones that just...
Ooh.
It's got a good smell, yeah.
It smells subtle.
It smells like a muffin.
I like muffins. Ooh. Subtle is the word.
Yeah. It's just a little hint of it, and then boom, it's gone.
It's like somebody made a drink out of muffin mix. Not quite the muffin itself, but the mix.
Yeah, like
where there's more of a prominent blueberry flavor, but it's not quite as muffiny.
Yeah, when we did the Sagatok one, we had the blueberry lemonade shandy. I felt like that was a absolute knockout blueberry in your face, where this is more of like a jab. This is just a little get you some.
Little just
setting
you up.
What's the one? There's another company that does a blueberry beer, and it's just so strong. It's
almost syrupy.
This is not at all. This is just, it's got that subtle flavor.
I know who you're talking about. I'm trying to think if that is, but yeah, there's another blueberry beer, and it just tastes syrupy and is just all the way in your face, where this is nice, just a light, here's some blueberry, and then it's gone.
Yeah. This is delicious. I could drink the hell out of this.
4.6. That's someone looking out for you.
4.6.
Dangerous is the word.
It's like, man, this is tasty. I'm going to smash one, and then it's gone. You're going to get another and go, hold up.
Let's try this again.
Yeah, mine's gone. I'm not going to lie. I broke into this case early just to give you a heads up. We're supposed to wait till Friday. I had my first one Tuesday.
I like how you said your first one, meaning that there was
Yeah.
a couple in between.
If we
that's
run
kind
out
of
of these tonight, it's my fault. It is 100% my fault.
But that's the
the
benefit
next
of.
person walks in and you're like, we're actually out.
Yeah, we're
Like,
already. Yeah.
That's one of the sweet benefits, though, of like this is your bar, so you can be like, well, I'm going to drink this now
Right.
because
At least
it's
I'm
mine.
admitting it's me.
right.
What do you guys want to get into next? We got the Mosaic. We got the G13. We got the one that I don't get a partake in, the Going Coastal.
We'll wait on that one. Let's do the easy, the hop hash.
Yeah,
okay.
the hop hash.
Okay, we can do that.
These guys are very, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm going to use my word of the night is going to be subtle because I've said it 6 times already. They're not very subtle.
Let's be subtle about this whole thing.
Yeah. Hop hash, 420. Sweetwater. Where are they from? Is it North Carolina? Georgia. What are Mariganja laws in Georgia like? I don't really know. I don't even really know what they're like here, except don't do it.
Don't do it. Currently working on
Doing it.
medical marijuana.
Currently working on doing
They're
it.
trying to do it. Mike Pence is going to come back from being the vice president, and he's going to open marijuana farms.
He's going to legalize crucifixions.
That's what happened to. God damn it!
Wow.
What was his name?
He's not going to be subtle about it at all.
What was his name? The guy. I think he's from Kentucky. They always called him Boehner. John Boehner. Do you remember him?
No.
He was in. He's either a senator or congressman.
Boner
or something.
sounds right, though.
He pronounced it Boehner, but it was absolutely spelled Boner. But he was in the Senate forever, and then once, like right before he went out of office, he eased up on the marijuana laws in his state that he was going back to, retired from the Senate, and then went invested in marijuana.
That's how you do it.
Good for that guy.
Right.
Good for that guy.
I always
Yeah.
said that was going to be Trump's, the way that he could win over Democrats was
But
by saying,
here's
like, I'm going to get in, I'm
The
going to
can for everybody that you can see. Hopefully you can see through that phone
Have you guys
call.
tried this yet?
I don't think I've had this one.
All right.
I haven't
Try
had this
this
one
and
either.
then guess the alcohol content.
All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, that smells dank.
Nine.
I'm going to say 7.5.
4.2.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It does say easy. I was done with that.
Well, you said subtle, and that is Sweetwater. They don't
Yeah.
overdo any of their
They
flavors.
subtly
don't.
tricked us.
Yeah. But it's nice because that's the old when you go out drinking. It's what kind of night am I going to have?
Well, here,
am I going to?
I
Am
actually
I
have a
all in
box
on the
here so you
9 or
guys can see it
10%
better.
beer, or am I going to be able to drink a few of these? But yeah, I think for flavor, this is for 4.2.
Firing all day long.
That's got a high IBU, and it threw me off.
This is
'Cause
awesome.
It very much so hops you right in the mouth.
I'm going to hop you right in the mouth.
And I don't. We don't always talk about that. Are you guys more can or bottle or draft, or does it just depend on the beer?
I would say draft is the best.
Draft is great.
Then I would take a bottle.
I'd take a bottle. If I'm going for like a light beer, one of those just, highly
Cans.
highly produced, just all over there, I'm going to get a can because it just tastes better out of a can than those for some reason.
I'm definitely a draft to can.
That is-
I'm more of a almost as can and draft as a push.
That'd be a fun argument.
If
Everyone go home and decide and get like a really hardened stance. Like
Yeah, like just
dig-
get firm.
Dig your feet into the ground
Well,
with your opinion so
I'm
we
a-
can
I'm a
have an
coo-
hour-long discussion about the pros and cons.
So I'm a more of a can guy than draft or a bottle, mainly because I have all this beard in my face, which might be changing soon, and I'm going to go nuts on the draft because I can just not worry about it getting all over in my face.
Get it all up in your face.
See, I'm a koozie person. Like, I just break them out of nowhere. Like, we could be anywhere. I'm going to rip a koozie out normally somewhere. So I feel like bottle koozies never fit right. I always think they're goofy. But on a tall boy can or just a can in general, I always feel like koozies fit just right.
I do like a good koozie, and I like a good excuse to use a koozie.
You do.
I
See,
do.
this is me
You do.
swaying you. These are bullet points on
Yeah.
where I got to get you on to being a can person.
My pros are filling up fast.
I'm just riding along with it. This is delicious. I guess I haven't actually been to the liquor store in a while. Can I buy this?
I think so.
Around
They're
town?
in the 15 packs, which is
Yeah.
always nice. Give me the 15 pack or the 30 pack.
I think I've
over the
seen
case.
Yeah.
'Cause let me just
Sweetwater
give me more.
somewhere recently. Like it's been forever since I've been in a liquor store too. But I was actually heading over to Zach and Brett's, and we're going to play this new card game that they got, and it was this drinking game. So we needed a lot of beer, so I went and got a 15 pack of something. And I swear I saw a Sweetwater 15 pack, but I was just shied away from it because I saw one of my old time favorite beers there. So I was like, well, I'll get this.
When the reps get here later, I'll have to ask them because they would know where they are. So you guys might have to, on the next Brews with Dudes, give a little update on that, where they can get some of this action.
Yeah,
'Cause
definitely.
I would love to have some of this at home.
Yeah, definitely.
So what are we thinking, the old G13 or Mosaic?
Let's do it.
Let's do G13.
I haven't
Let's do
tried
it.
the G13. This one looks hazy.
I know, because look at that. Like, after sitting there a little bit,
It's got a little bit of.
and I'm not going to lie, when you're pouring it back there, it smells delicious.
Is this one off a draft?
Yeah, this is draft.
Yeah, that is.
Oh my goodness, that smells like juice.
See that looks like juice.
Smells real good.
It is.
And if you're at home right now watching this, if you come in tonight, you get your special G13 glassware to take home.
Oh shit.
Oh damn! I got a sneak peek at those, and they look pretty sweet.
They're
It's a
the
good beer.
the Nonic glasses.
They're subtly. They have a subtle
Little opening,
coolness to them.
for the smell.
They've got they got some love handles.
As Evan would say, get you a sniff.
Yeah.
Wow. That tastes like marijuana, fellas.
That is. Ooh. That's dank.
Though that gave me some goose flesh over here. Wow. My
That
hairs
is-
are on end.
That is really juicy, super hazy.
I mean, if you guys, I haven't had anything bad from Sweetwater yet, right?
Mm-mm.
Like, everything I've ever had from them's pretty legit. And if you're somebody
Yeah.
that likes this style of beer, I would say go adventure and take as much as you can.
Yeah,
The-
this is.
This is an IPA too.
Yeah.
This is just G13. This is their like specialty beer, specialty strain.
It's a
is
new
what they
one.
like to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was like the hookup tonight, getting this beer.
Mm.
Like if I'm not
okay, then.
we might be the only people that have this in town right now. That
Get
might
you
be right.
some.
I mean, I don't want to say that without knowing,
Get
but
some.
it's definitely not
Well,
out there prevalent.
Say it in anyway and make them prove you wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
Tell us where. Or
Tell-
just come here and drink it here.
Yeah. Well, this is guaranteed spot to drink it, or you can run around and hope you can and fail and feel sad because you didn't come here. Your choice.
What are we gonna drink next?
We're down to the Mosaic and the Going Coastal.
All right, let's do the mosaic, and then we'll close out with the pineapple.
This is on draft tonight.
Mosaic. Become
Actually,
very popular.
I was just gonna.
I'm
it's
a
probably
fan
the
of the
most-
mosaic hops, actually, so this one sounds like it's just going to be good before I get into it.
Yeah, it's like probably the most popular one
That
right
and
now. Right? It
Idaho
seems like
7. I'm
yeah,
really a big
everyone's-
Idaho 7 fan.
This one has a super dank smell. Have you smelled this?
I've not.
No.
This is probably the dankest of the dank.
Whoa!
I'm going to tell you this right
Oh,
now.
man.
If you're driving around, you may not even want to have this in your car. This might get you in trouble.
This smells like it should be illegal. Oh.
That's hilarious. That would get someone in
It
trouble.
smells like I don't want to go to work after drinking this.
Yeah, or if you went to work and got pissed at us, you'd be in trouble.
Yeah, that's
By
what I mean.
drinking
Like, I
this.
don't want to drink this and then get up the next day and like be like, "Oh, fuck
Oh,
me."
man. That goes down super easy.
Yeah, when we tapped that, I literally had to look at one of the other employees and be like, dude, keep that shit at home. You know, keep that shit at home. Oh, wait, it's just
It's just
this
the beer.
Mosaic beer.
Yeah, you put your nose in this, and the cops can be asking you to get out of the car.
Wow.
Oh my goodness!
I bet that's sticking on your breath too.
That's what I'm saying. This is this is a get you in trouble one. Definitely Uber. Uber.
Not that I've ever ingested.
Well,
the
Uber
same-
anyway if you're drinking.
Well, no, I'm saying even if you buy it from the liquor store. Yeah.
Uber
'cause
to the
this-
store, maybe ride your
Yes.
bike.
That was delicious.
It was.
It's going to be hard to decide what the best one was.
Well, this is the one that you guys are going to have to tell me about that I'm not going to have a vote, but I'll pour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This next one is the Going Coastal IPA with pineapple.
Yeah.
And if you are an avid Brews with Dudes listener, you know Casey cannot consume pineapple. He learned the hard way several times.
Several times.
While we're
We do
waiting-
not, like, he could probably have it, but I don't think there's an EpiPen in hand, and we don't want to just drive him straight to the hospital.
It's not worth it. 420. Yeah, they wear it on their sleeve, clearly. We got T-shirts.
Got the T-shirts in.
People
I'm
need to
not wearing
pick 'em
mine.
up.
I'm actually wearing my Doom Room.
Yeah, we just got our
Dickies
bowling
shirt.
picture the other day.
That was a nice picture.
Good luck, the Brews with Dudes bowling team.
Yeah, so pick up your T-shirt. We'll throw a link in the description. Shout out to Nate Phillips and the Journey to Comics Network for hosting us.
Yep.
You guys are
Shout out
fucking
to Nate.
awesome. Let's see what else we got coming up. This is going to air next weekend, so we will be 1 week away from our first Punk Pizza Party. I'm super excited about that. Mad Mushroom Pizza is going to be donating the pizzas for the contest.
What contest?
It's a pizza eating
Pizza
contest.
eating contest.
Ooh.
So what you're going to do is you'll go one-on-one, and you'll both have a small pizza, and whoever finishes it fastest moves on. So if you want to win, you're going to have to slam 3 or 4 small pizzas. It's going to be a challenge. We're also making that a Toys for Tots event. We were going to do it for the Random Band in December, but I figured that's a little too close to Christmas. So we're going to do a Toys for Tot event mid-November to try to get some toys for those less fortunate.
Which also opens up for possibly an earlier date past this one to do it again so we can maximize our donations.
Maximize. the
I'm sure
donations.
between here and there we'll have a tap takeover pop up. We can
Yeah.
include.
We're looking. We're always looking for new places. We got a couple fun podcasts coming up. I don't want to give away too much. We're going to add a fun twist to the Brews with Dudes. And there might be another show involving dudes coming up from the Brews with Dudes crew. So look out for that. People are like, Nick, shut the fuck up. You brought up the metal podcast. That never happened. What do you mean? What do you mean there's another dudes show coming? Just hold on.
It might even be that, so just stick right there.
Just wait. Just wait. All right.
I'm getting into this.
Let's dive into this. The pineapple is really well hidden.
It is. I think it's actually because we had 3 beefy boys back to
Maybe.
back.
What do you think alcohol is on this guy?
Less than
5.
6.
All right, 6.1. Pretty accurate. Pretty good on that. Pretty good.
All right. Yeah, maybe my palate's a little beat up.
Yeah.
That mosaic.
That mosaic
was
was,
no
heavy.
joke. Yeah.
That was just.
It wasn't. It didn't taste dank. It smelled dank.
I feel like I need a spritzer real quick.
I feel like I need. To light some sage.
Some patchouli.
Cleanse my
Go
palate.
back in
of-
time and just get a patchouli incense.
Yeah, ward away
The
evil.
constant
Maybe get
masking.
myself a crystal to help ward off evil spirits and.
But all in all, Sweetwater solid. Sweetwater is
Every single
solid.
one of these
Like
beers
they've
is
all
good.
been good.
I think they've only been in Indiana like a year. I think they
Yeah.
debuted a little over a year ago, so they're just kind of now spreading out amongst the Hoosier State. But if you see Sweetwater on tap, a lot of times it's pretty unmistakable. You'll see a gigantic fish on tap. Just go
Yeah.
ahead and order that. It's worth it.
It's totally killer.
Yeah.
We didn't have a single bad beer tonight. I think I'd had about half of these, and half of them were new, and they were all
Yeah.
phenomenal.
I want to say we actually had a episode last year, like when they first came around, that we had an episode with these on.
I think you guys snuck on the-
I
yeah.
think we've had the pineapple. I think
Yeah.
we've done the pineapple.
yeah, I feel like you guys snuck one on. I think I remember that.
I love
Yeah,
it.
because we had like the pineapple, the Sweetwater 420, and like one other because we got just a 3-beer variety pack because you and I ran
We
out to
did. Like right when they came
like right
to
when
Indiana,
that like
bought
we
the
ran
party
out
pack.
bought a party pack, but that's after you and I ran out to catch it on tap at Bobby T's downtown because they're the only ones that tapped it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I have a buddy that lives in North Carolina, and he used to work with me in Illinois every summer. and he would, in the first couple years, stop by there, and he would fill his trunk with Sweetwater. So he would bring it, and it was like holy beer because you couldn't get it.
Yeah.
And that was 2014-15. So then it was still another year or two before.
Yeah, Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, before they finally made their way out here. We can't recommend them enough. What would you say was your favorite?
Man, I think if you're somebody that goes out there and you're looking for just an IPA and you're in that Bell's Two Hearted, Rye Guy's Truth, 420 something you can't go wrong. It should be in that realm. But
Absolutely.
as far as my favorite tonight, I really the G13 was awesome, but I really liked with the blueberry wheat what they did with that.
Yeah. The blueberry wheat was fantastic because it's not. Blueberry is very strong. When I see the word blueberry, I expect to get kind of socked in the mouth with it.
Didn't really give the viewers the going coastal view.
You brought up the
here you
blueberry.
go.
I know which. I can see the bottle, and I can't think of the brewery, but I had it twice, gave it its due. It's just so and this is such
not alcoholic strong. It's just it's very
syrupy,
sugary. Syrupy.
That blueberry gave it was such a. It sucks because it's November because that's such a money beer in the summer. Like next summer, that's definitely a canoe trip beer.
That comes in there with that shandy feel, but it's not a shandy. It's just a really easy drinkable wheat ale.
But I will say this: I just appreciate the mosaic, the effort on the mosaic. I just appreciate it. I'm gonna have to get back with you. Like it's one of those. Can I answer this next week or in 2 weeks when I get to take that all in?
That it was very aromatic.
Yeah,
smell
of the year. I would say,
but it's definitely gonna really resonate with the anybody listening that likes something that really just kind of overtakes your palate, kind of wrecks your palate and just really overtakes and fills your mouth with flavor. That's definitely a beer you want to go. You want to go after
the G13,
the Mosaic,
because
it's just so powerful and overwhelming with flavor. Like when I was first getting into craft beer and settling into IPAs, one of my favorite IPAs is called Palate Wrecker from Green Flask Brewery, and it did exactly what it said. It was a triple IPA, heavy as fuck, ruined your palate.
See, I do now. The more I've been drinking these, I do appreciate a good smell. You think it looks weird putting your nose in a beer and smelling it and stuff, but
that's part of it.
It really is, and even some of the glassware tonight's actually aimed at that. And it's kind of, I do appreciate a good smell to mask the taste or to also enhance the taste. But it's one,
a multi-sensory experience.
But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. It was one that I enjoyed for sure. But
I might have enjoyed the blueberry the most just because I wasn't expecting it to be that good. I really like the Hop Hash, the Easy IPA, because it's an all day. I like
anything under 5%.
You like an all day IPA.
I like an all day IPA that gives you that IPA taste that you're looking for, but also is less than 4.5%, so you can crush the hell out of it.
And it's in a can.
You
need to show your koozie off.
And you can hide it on the beach.
I actually just was cleaning out one of my drawers, and I took a picture of all my koozies. I have over 50 koozies.
Good for you. Good for you.
No, I keep finding koozies everywhere. I found 10 koozies in my room today, straightening it up. Then I went and started straightening up my kitchen. I swear I found at least 20 more in there, and it was just.
See, I need to come over and hang out because there's those people that are lighter people that you have to keep your eye on.
Yep.
I'm gonna leave with a koozie if I get on my beer. I'm going to tell you that right now. If I get a good koozie on my beer, it's coming out.
Can I borrow a koozie?
Yeah.
Austin's like, no. You
No,
cannot
don't.
borrow a koozie.
Don't
No,
ever.
because I know better, because I know you're just going to pull one out of your own pocket and just. There you are.
It's a fair point. I always have one in my pocket. I don't right now, actually, but I did 5 minutes
But
ago, 15 minutes
I know
ago.
you can get one immediately here.
20 feet from me right now. I have a go-to koozie.
Favorite beer?
Favorite beer. What was the first one again? What was that called?
420.
Just the. Oh yeah, that was
Classic.
just
That's their
classic
standard.
420.
Yeah.
It's a toss-up between that and the blue. And
Look at us.
I know you wouldn't have thought. I would never have thought that. I thought I was going to be on an island. Honestly, I thought I was going to be the only person.
Culture.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be the only person selling the blueberry, but it was
Hashtag
really
Renaissance
good.
men.
you know what? I'm going to go with the blue just to make it straight across the board. It's a Brews with Dudes first.
I think it has happened before. I think it has happened before.
I know we've gotten close.
It's happened with 4 people.
Has it?
It has happened.
I want to say this.
But out of 55 episodes, this is probably only the second or third time that we've.
Do you guys remember what the first one was? The community. Yeah.
No.
We're
getting ready to do. This is another thing.
Someone go back, watch them all. Tell us.
I'm getting ready to go back through. I'm going to list, all the beers that we had in every episode, and then we're going to have people vote on their favorite from each episode, and we're going to do. A bracket and try to determine the best
for March Madness. By March, set it up.
Everybody's favorite. So it's like everyone that watches Brews with Dudes. What is everybody's favorite beer?
It'll be a Brews Madness bracket.
I would love that. That would be so fun to do.
So we're gonna do. So there's like 50 some episodes, and March would be perfect. So if we start here in the next week or so, and every day or every other day, it's like, all right, you have 2 days to vote on episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, and you just.
Well, if you give me a little bit of time, I know the reps always they bring in those master March Madness boards that you fill in dry erase style.
Yeah.
It'd be funny to get one of them, be like, yeah, sure, it's March Madness, and then just do our own beer one.
That'd be,
and then just see somebody with the master bracket. And the other is you have to start voting on what would be a 1 seed. You know, how do you?
Oh, I know.
And they're
is that our own?
Two Hearted.
You know what worries me?
I don't know if we've done Two Hearted on an episode, just because it's like
it's just one of those. What worries me, because I can already think back on 2 episodes where it might actually be hard to even get one of those beers again, because like our Dark Lord episode, our favorite one was a variant.
Was a now $500
yeah,
bottle
now $500, and then the one.
Well, I mean that sounds like a 1 seed.
And then the 20th 20th anniversary, we did the 18th Street Barrel Massacre. From last year.
That's gonna be fun together.
So and then that's gonna be hard to find one of those because that's not there anymore.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
it's gonna be fun.
People are always gonna bitch about the seatings and do all that, just like anything else.
I don't give a fuck what anyone says. This is our show. We'll do it how we want.
But that can also mean to those listening, viewing, if you can find one and bring it to us, come on the show and we'll all throw down.
Show your argument.
Show your argument.
Yeah. Show your argument. Make this stand. Make me believe that it's a 3 seed. So it's like a 16 seed, like a PBR? Or is that?
I like a PBR. I'm going to fight for the PBR.
Okay.
For some Homs.
Oh, Homs is going to happen. We still got to do our domestic beer episode where we just drink a bunch of domestics and pick the best. All right.
It will be fun to seed it, though, to really get through and let the breweries know that certain beers made the cut, certain beers didn't. Certain beers maybe you think better, and they may be a 12
We could even
seed.
hit up like a bunch of the local Indiana breweries that we've been through and be like, hey, we're doing this. Would you like to throw down?
Right. Ooh, and then just have...
Bring us your best, and let's have a throwdown.
We're going to do some fun stuff. We're going to be really extra about drinking beer, as we always have been.
Always.
So, thank you, Casey, for hosting tonight at the North End Pub. If you're listening, come check it out. If you're listening to the podcast, still come check it out. This is where we do all of our fun stuff.
Check us out on Untapped as well. If you want to keep up with what we got, check our Untapped.
And on Untapped, we have Brews with Dudes. I switched my name on Untapped to Brews with Dudes. So follow North End Pub on Untapped and Brews with Dudes. Check out the merch we got. We got these T-shirts. I'm not going to lie. Like, if you purchase a T-shirt, the money is going to go towards beer. That's what it's going to go towards.
It's going to go towards more episodes.
We're going to, we're starting a fund to go to the Great American Beer Festival 2019. So maybe that's what we'll say the money's going to. We've also got these awesome, we're making bottle lamps now out of old beers, so check that out too. And check out all the other shows on the Journey into Comics Network.
And this awesome cap.
Brews with Dudes. Brews with Dudes. All right, Austin, thanks for coming on once again.
Thank you for having me again.
We are going to go play some pinball and drink some more beer. Thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you next time on Brews with Dudes. Yee.